dude, it sucks. So, something about my computer, Fortnite is just bugging. Like, whenever I move to look around, frames drop to 30, gets all choppy. Warzone runs well, maybe I'll play some of that.
I don't think you guys know how long it took me to actually get this video started recording. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. New video on the channel with some new cars in Gran Turismo 7, and I'm going to do a drift build on this beautiful C5 Corvette. I haven't done a drift build in this game in years. Genuinely, I haven't, because I just don't really drift in this game that often. I just go around, I race, you know, I try to build like sometimes realistic builds and stuff like that. It's a nice way to play the game, but I don't really drift a lot in this game, which is weird because I used to drift all the time in the older Gran Turismos. Regardless, in today's video, I'm going to do a drift build on this Corvette. This is probably my favorite Corvette, by the way, the C5, and I'm happy that it's now in Gran Turismo, but it is one of my favorites. I love the body lines of this thing. It reminds me a lot of the FDRX7, of course, and that is one of my favorite Japanese cars ever made. And yeah, I mean, pop-up headlights. As soon as they changed from the pop-up headlights to the regular ones in the C6, not as good looking of a car. And then the one before this was just a bit too square and too old looking. This is just the right amount of like rounded edges and everything, but it still had the pop-up headlights. It's a beautiful car, in my opinion. I think it's still the best looking Corvette that they've made so far. Very, very sick. It's now in the game. I'm going to do a drift build on it, like I said. We'll see what it's like, see what we can do to this thing. It looks great, and I'm going to assume it's going to sound pretty decent too. So let's go out and just drive it a little bit. I'll take it out with Scuba, something small, something short, and then just have a little go with this thing, just completely stock, and just to see what it's like. And then I'll do stuff to it. We'll end up trying to... Wait, that's not it. And we'll end up trying to do some sort of a drift build on it, and just to see how I fare in the drifting in this game, because like I said, it's been years. It's been like 2 years, I think, since the last time that I've done a drift build. So I think it's about time I give it a shot just to see what it's like. Oh, I love this thing, man. I absolutely love this car. Yeah, it is so sick. Get the lights to pop up and everything. Alright, go back down again. Nice. Oh yeah, the indicators are red because it's American. I forgot about that. You can kind of see the ones on the front from like a very specific angle. You can't really see them that well. Yeah, okay, cool. Anyway. Oh yeah, I'm starting in third for whatever reason. I'm assuming it's still gonna be very lively even now, just driving it like this. Yeah. Oh my god. It's very twitchy. It sounds decent. It's not too loud or anything. It's quite nice to throw sideways already. I haven't really done anything to it at all. Just no assists, and that's it. This is so sick, man. I love the Corvette. There's a couple of other cars, obviously, that they brought out, and I want to try and mess around with those as well, but I wanted to try and have a look at the Corvette. And I know I'm a little bit late to the party, by the way, with the whole new cars, because they're not really that new anymore. They've been out for like at least a week now, so. Yeah, anyway, I'm definitely enjoying this. I feel like this is going to be a lot more easier to drift as well when I'm on the cockpit, well, I'm in cockpit, because I think when I'm outside it just feels like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel natural trying to drift when I'm in chase cam. Not in this game anyway. Other games, sure, but not in this game. I don't know. It's just a bit weird. Alright, let's do stuff to it. I want to try and give it a little bit more power, maybe even make it a little bit lighter, see if we can wide body it, see what sort of wheels we can put on this thing. I feel like we can maybe do quite a few things to this car to make it look a little bit more aftermarket, but also have it so it's a little bit more fun to drive, a little bit more lively to drive. It's really, really soft, the suspension. You can see as I'm leaning in the corners. But it does get sideways though. It's not overly like enthusiastic about it, but it Just kind of want to go sideways a little bit already. Alright, let's do stuff to it. I'm excited. I'm excited to try and drift this thing, because like I said, it's been years since I've done like a proper drift build. I think I've done a build, or sorry, it's not that I've done a build, but I've drifted the BRZ that you get. There's like a drift spec BRZ that you can get in this game. And I've messed around with that, but I haven't actually done like a build on it at all, because it's just the standard car. Apart from that, it's just stuff back in the day when I was playing with the I have like an S13 and an FC, and that's pretty much it. I don't really have any other drift cars in this game. It's crazy to think about, though, isn't it? Anyway, let's just start doing stuff to this thing. Enough yap. We'll go into the tuning garage. We'll buy stuff here first, then we'll go over to the other ones. So sports hard right now. This might be okay. I kind of want to go maybe with the comfort soft, but with the comfort soft, we just aren't going to need any more power. I feel like with the sports hard, it kind of I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go with comforts. I'm gonna buy these comfort softs. I think they might be a little bit better. We don't really need that much more power, though, if we do this. That's the thing. Let's do some weight reduction, and we can get this thing to be even lighter than what it is now. Probably won't go all the way with the weight reduction. I don't really want it to be, like, mental. There you go. 1.1 tons is fine. I'm not gonna go anything higher if we can. No, we can't anyway, so that's fine. That is just fine. Should we just put some racing parts on it just for a laugh? Let's put the racing silencer on, because I feel like that's going to be very, very loud. Intake as well. We can supercharge it. That'd be kind of nice, but I kind of want to keep this NA. We can't turbo it, though. Yeah, I kind of want to keep this NA. I think NA is probably going to be a much better experience driving this thing. Fully customizable suspension. I'm also not going to change with racing transmission. I know it's adjustable fully, but if I change to that, it's going to start whining like crazy, and it's the same. Like the diff I'm gonna get, because I need to. That's the one thing that we have to like adjust a lot. Fully customizable transmission. Again, like I said, as soon as we change it, it's gonna start whining like crazy. So maybe I want to keep that the way it is. We could probably maybe get the fully customizable manual one instead of the racing one. Maybe it won't be as loud. Don't get me wrong. I love a whiny transmission and a whiny diff and stuff like that. It's very, very sick. But I don't really want to put it on every single car I get, I feel like it's going to ruin it. Hydraulic handbrake. I don't know if this is going to make much of a difference. I feel like it's just going to maybe lock the wheels a little bit quicker. I don't know. Steering wheel adapter. This is definitely needed if we're going to do any sort of drift build. New body. Definitely not doing anything there. Brakes. Don't really care for that. Forward steering. Obviously, we don't have that. I did not mean to go all the way back. I kind of want to try maybe all the different exhausts, because that's the one thing that I always do with all of my cars. Is try and buy all of the exhausts just to see what they all sound like, pretty much, you know. What I could do as well, since I'm not going to go and give this thing like a mental amount of power, I could try and get this thing to just rev higher. I feel like that could be kind of fun. So maybe giving it the high lift cams. Is there anything else that we can change here? There we go, the high lift cams sport, I guess, or S. Let's buy these ones. I want to see how high we can get this thing to actually rev. Titanium rods. 475 horsepower. I'm just looking at power really right now. Seems alright. This one should be available. I don't know why it isn't. I'm guessing this could be one of those that you can get in a drop. I'm guessing these are like droppable ones, and that's probably why you're not able to put it on this car. As in, like, you get it in one of the, like, in what's it called? In the whole, like, you know, like the gift drop thing that you get. I don't even know how to explain it exactly. We bought all the exhaust, right? Yeah, we bought all the exhaust. So I want to hear what they sound like. But yeah, the most important thing was the steering wheel adapter. That's pretty much it. I don't really want to spend too much more money on that, because I don't think it's needed. Car service and maintenance. Let's go into this. We can wide body it. What's it look like wide bodied? Oh my. That is so much wider. It's gonna look like a race car now. That is insane. Oh my god, that is so much wider than before. Let's see what it looks like. That looks absurd. Oh my god. Right. I love the way it's like the proper body lines like change. It's not like just a bolted on kit. Some of them I think have like a bolted on kit, right? This isn't. It's like properly stretched out. I kind of like that. It makes it look a lot more like a race car than anything else now. Well, I feel like this could be kind of nice as well if we are going to be sliding this thing properly. Alright, car customization. Let's see what we can do to this thing. Anything fun? There's a bunch of wheels. Obviously, I have a lot of them saved. I really don't mind this style of wheel that is already on it now. Okay. I found a set of wheels that look like the originals. I don't really want to have like painted insides though, so I might go with something like this and then just make them bigger. So 17s is standard. We can go 19s. Oh, 19s are a bit too much. 18s though. 18s and 19s are sick. Let me move over like this, and then if we go wide, so now we got some wide ass. Actually, do we want wider wheels? It is a drift car. It makes them more like stretched. Yeah, let's make them more stretched. And then offset, we need to change that. It only changes it for the front, but still, it's definitely needed, especially after we put the wide body cut on it. It just looks weird if it didn't put that on. Okay, that's nice. Paint color, we can paint this something else. Real car paints. What does Chevy have to offer? Or do we paint it something else? We could paint it something else. I don't know why Aston Martin just popped into my head. We can make it like a really weird Aston Martin color. I don't know. I feel like it's just a bit boring. I kind of want it to be like a brightish color, but at the same time, you know... a purple, maybe? Is Techno Violet in here? Oh my god, Techno Violet isn't here. Should we paint it Techno Violet? Maybe buy this. Let's have a quick look. I'll change it in a sec. Standard parts. Oh, we can have... I'm telling you, we can turn this thing into a proper race car. I'm putting that on. Why not? Big front lip. We get rid of the badge on the side, and then we can have the side skirt. It just looks like a Japanese drift car now. That's bad. We can get rid of the deflectors and a big ass diffuser on the rear. And then we can actually have a proper wing as well onto this thing. Do I actually want a wing, or do I want just a little lips? I kind of like the little like lip spoiler instead of like a full-on wing. Even though the wing looks mental on it. It looks really, really good. I'm putting the lip spoiler. I don't care. That looks good. Alright, racing items, bonnet pins. Sure, we'll just put the little like press in tabs. Anything in the front? I'm not gonna do anything there. We can put a cage in it. Let's slap a big old roll cage in it. I don't know if it affects the weight though, if we put a roll cage in it. Light bulbs. We'll just get the white ones. Number plate. Oh, we can get the offset one. That's actually kind of sick if we put an offset one. It just says Corvette on the rear. Or do we get like a proper one that just says... Yeah, Type B rear only. I think that's fine. Front grille. We can just basically get rid of the badge. I don't want to get rid of the badge. I think the badge kind of makes it look a lot better. Alright, let me change the color of this thing now. And I'll paint it in Techno Violet and see if it's... see if it's what we expect it to look like. Fuck yes. Oh my god, are you mad? Oh, even with the wheels like silvery, like chromish. Mate. I don't even know what to say. I'm actually well happy with that. Well, I don't even want to save that, I just want to leave. Wait, what? Do I actually have to save it? Oh, yeah, I can't remember if I do need to save this thing. Whatever. That is fucking sick, man. I knew Techno Violet was gonna be so sick for this. That looks so sick. Oh my god. That looks so good. Oh my god, even the cage is painted the same color as the car. Yeah, because they painted the cage as well. Honestly. That is so sick. Imagine if in one of these like scenes they just start ripping donuts. It'd be so funny. Nah, it looks good. I like it. Oh my god, it sits so nicely as well. I don't want it to be like slammed as well, because I'm pretty sure in this game, if you slam it, you actually hit it off the floor of the tracks, and it's no bueno. It actually just properly messes you up. So I don't want this thing to be fully lowered, because it just actually does mess you up when you're driving. Alright, that's where I'm going to be testing it out on as well. I'm not going to do drift trial, I'm just going to do time trial for now. We'll do it during the day as well. Oh, the sunset could be kind of nice as well. Yeah, let's go on. Let's just do sunset. Okay, it's making some noise. What are we at now with the... Whoops. What are we at now with the exhaust? I can't even remember. Oh, I think we're just on the sports one, right? That's the one that I bought. Sounds great. It sounds really good. It's really balanced. It does, or it will, break loose if I want to, though. Oh, it sounds really, really good. Yeah, it'll definitely break loose if I really wanted to. Okay. Oh my god. It's really, really snappy when I'm watching it from the exterior, so it's so loud because of the weight reduction as well. It just gets really, really loud on the inside. Oh my god. That is fantastic. The noise it makes is fucking sick. I did just adjust my final drive though as well for the transmission. I didn't actually do much. There we go. Oh, I went too wide. I might need to adjust my gears a little bit more, but... Okay. One sec. This is hectic to drive. I really like it. That is loud. That is so loud. Alright, let me change my exhaust. No, that was the semi-racing one. This is the sports one. Yeah, definitely more reserved. Still loud. I've also adjusted my gear ratios as well because they were way too long. Oh my god, it's absolutely screaming. It is absolutely screaming. Oh my god. Start getting understeer there. Holy shit. This is loud. I'm gonna put the racing one on and then just hammer it around this train. I can throw down still? Okay. I can actually go sideways. That's not too bad. I just want the racing exhaust on and then just have it scream. Okay, also this transmission setup is much better now. I want to throw down with the racing exhaust and then just shut up and just let you guys listen to it. I can't even speak. Let me fast forward a little bit. I want to get to that long corner and then listen to it. I am still a little bit twitchy going sideways, but... A little jump here. Clean. That was actually quite clean. Look at that. Told you I can get sideways. Still a little panicky though when it comes to this car. I don't feel like comfortable yet, but I guarantee you I can be. I love the cameras in this. The replay cameras are so sick. Not bad, eh? Not too bad. Alright. Racing exhaust, and then I'm hammering it. Well, that was fun. That was honestly really fun. This thing is absolutely screaming, by the way. Yeah, I don't know if it was the cleanest run possible that I could have shown you there, but I wanted to show you kind of like the exterior view of the way this thing is like when it's going sideways. But and also one of the laps where I just basically shut up and just don't say anything, because like I said, this thing absolutely screaming with the racing exhaust on. It sounds amazing, even from cockpit view. It sounds good, but holy shit. I'm very rusty though when it comes to drifting in this game. Like I said, I haven't done it in like a couple of years, so coming back on it and just trying it for the first time is pretty mental. Let's try to see if we can get one of these like longer slides here. So I think the last lap wasn't really that great. Yeah, that's not bad. A little bit better. Like, I could have done much, much better with the sliding. I mean, it's got power. It's got power and it's got torque, so that's at least good. I'm still trying to like throw this thing and keep like really, really long slides, but I can't do it with this much power. I think I need a little bit more. And if I stretch my gears out longer, which is kind of what I did before, I just wasn't able to actually, you know, get into the power band of this thing. So the torque is very linear. You don't have like an instant amount of torque like the turbocharged cars, you know. You don't have just a big lump of torque just hitting you like right in the back. This is kind of just, you know, very, very linear. But it is lovely to drive, and like I said, for someone that hasn't drifted in a long time, coming back and sliding in this game just feels a little bit unnatural, but also really, really fun. I am definitely loving this Corvette though, and it looks beautiful as well. I mean, I'll get to see it, but yeah. See what I mean? Like, I'm completely out of the power band, so I'm trying to floor it and go that way. It just understeers instead. But now that I'm in the power band, over 7,000 RPM, it's actually able to do something. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna outro the video. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more of this on the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like this video. There's also a couple of other cars that they've released in this game, which I haven't really checked out yet, but anyway, doesn't really matter. Like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.